Hey there and welcome to the club. Today we'll be kicking off the start of Halloween month with how to draw Casper the Friendly Ghost. So let's get started with the eye. So we're going to start with a cheekbone just below the eye on the left with a curve. From the outside we'll curve in. From here let's draw in the outside of the eye. So we're going to tuck this in underneath that cheekbone starting from the left side. We're going to curve up to the top with a big oval and come back down on the inside. Curving up to the highest point and then curving down to that end of the line. Let's tuck in a pupil on the side here. So over here we're going to draw a smaller oval tucked in on the side, going up, and then coming down to the top of that line. We'll color this eye in black. From here let's move over to the right side and draw the eye on the right side. We're going to draw an oval that's slightly squished, starting at the top, lining it up. We'll curve down to the same height as the one on the left, and then curving back up to the top. Let's tuck in the pupil over here. So starting at the same height again, I'm just going to curve around and then just pull it down to the bottom. We'll color that in black. From this point, let's get into the nose. So we're going to draw a curve for the top of the nose in between the eyes. Starting on the left, we'll curve up and then curve down. We're going to draw the bridge of the nose. So at the height of the nose curve, I'm just going to pull a little curve up like that. Let's go ahead and draw in the mouth. So we're going to have a little smile coming across this way. So we're going to draw on the cheek first. So on this side, underneath the left eye, we're going to draw a little curve like that. Halfway between this curve, I'm going to curve down and then up. For the top of the mouth, let's draw on the bottom of the mouth. So starting at the same point, we'll curve down, and we're just going to tuck this in underneath that line there. Let's go ahead and draw on the cheek. So just beside this eye on the right side, we're going to step over, we're going to draw a curve that comes out and tucks in underneath the chin. So it's going to curve out towards the right. Now we're going to pull this just underneath the mouth there. Now the hardest part of this drawing is getting the size of the head right. So Casper has quite a large head and it's almost like a big circle that goes up and then back down towards the back of the neck. So we're going to start in the front here. We're going to curve up. I want to make sure we go big enough. Go around the eye. Go up to the top. Curving around and coming back in to right about there. Now we're going to curve in for the back of the neck. So curving down. Let's give him some eyebrows. So up here we're just going to draw a little curve. Curve that goes across like that. Over on the right side, do another curve like that. Let's go ahead and draw in the arm on the left. So we're going to tuck this in behind the neck here. Starting up here, draw a curve going out for the top of the arm. Now we're going to round out around the elbow, curving around like this. Okay, so this is the forearm coming down to the wrist. Let's layer in some fingers. So we're going to do an overlap here. Just draw a little curve like that. Do another overlap for the second finger, curving around. Now for the third finger, we're going to come around and just round out the tip of the finger. And we're going to come back up towards the thumb, so curving up like this. From here, we're just going to draw a curve that comes out, up, and in towards the wrist. Do a little overlap, curve in towards the armpit with a short curve going up. Draw a little wrinkle line. So we're going to step down a little bit and just draw a curve like that. Let's go towards the belly and draw the front of the body. So we're going to come down to the lower torso, which is right about here. Starting underneath this chin, we're going to leave a little gap. Just draw a little curve that comes out towards the belly and then in. Now let's get into the arm on this side. So this hand we're going to have sticking out like this. We're going to start with the bottom part of the arm first. So just down here, we're going to draw a curve going right up towards the wrist. Up like that. Let's go ahead and layer in some fingers. We'll do an overlap, curving out to the tip of the pinky. We're going to round it out and then just pull that back. Do an overlap, curving out to the second finger and then curving that back. And then again, one last time for the index finger, curving back even further. Now this is where we tuck in the thumb. We'll curve up, round out the thumb, and pull this back down like that. Now from here, we just want to pull this in with a curve in behind the cheek. Up here, just draw a little curve like that. This is just for the palm of the hand here. From this point, let's get into the leg. So right here, we're going to draw in the leg coming down this way. So in behind this arm, we draw a curve going around like that. From here, we're going to draw in the back of the foot. So doing an overlap, so this hangs over the foot. Draw a curve going to the back of the heel, and then back up like this. Okay, so it's almost like an oval that comes out to the front of the foot and back up again. We're going to layer in the front of the thigh coming up towards the body. So right here, we're going to curve, touching that line. Now we're going to curve up towards the arm. Now we're going to come up, and then we're just going to switch directions slightly. We're going to come up and just curve it upwards. Let's draw a little wrinkle on the top of the foot here. Now from here, we're going to draw the back leg. Do an overlap, curving out, and then pulling this in. Okay, so this is the front of the leg. We're going to do the same thing we did here. So we're going to do an overlap, curving out to the front of the foot, and pulling this in behind the front foot. Draw a little wrinkle line like that. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Casper the Friendly Ghost. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.